Hey everyone, welcome back to another gaming video. Today, we are playing Within. Within is a game that we played numerous other games from this creator before, such as The Hospital and The Babysitter. Today, it's Within. This story is about when Maya gets a disturbing phone call from her estranged younger brother, Nick. It sets in motion a series of horrific events that stirs the past and threatens to destroy all that she holds dear. So sit back, grab a snack. Let's check this game out together and jump right into it. They abandoned the God who made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Deuteronomy 32:15.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him.
Okay, so now I guess this is where we go. We're going to be searching for our brother.
I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
405, okay. Left click, okay. What kind of language is this? I don't know what kind of language that is. Czechia.
Gross. Looks like it hasn't been emptied in days.
Probably hasn't.
Whose bright idea was it to leave this open? A child might fall in. Somebody should really close this shaft. It's an accident waiting to happen.
Yes, it is. What's this? Should a switch. Okay. 405 is our brother's apartment. 402. 403. Not that one.
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there. It isn't a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy. I should just find another way around it.
Okay, we'll look for another way around it. Okay, let's see. 410. So it sounds like some neighbors fighting with one another. 409. Oh, 48. 7, 6.
Huh, where'd they go? There was someone just here. Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Hello?
I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
That worked.
Gosh, what is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here? Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
Nick, are you in here?
How would it hurt to clean up a little?
Oops, I didn't mean to interrupt that narrative right there.
Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets? What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here. I think I just lost my appetite. Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
We'll check that door in a minute.
The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
Yes, we hope so too. Okay, anything over here to look at? Just the bathroom. More clothes. Nothing in here. Good thing there's nothing in the shower. Okay, we have to go into this room that says keep out.
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door. I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
How do you suspect we get it open? Is there something in the bathroom to grab? Do we go back out in the hallway? No. There's a picture there.
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones. When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
Okay.
Hello? Nick, are you in there? Quit playing. Jeez. Hello? Hello? How did this door open? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere.
40 degrees.
I see his taste in music hasn't changed. All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into. Well, at least I know where all his money's going. But where the hell is he? I wonder if he still actually plays. He was obsessed with the guitar for a while in school, formed a band. They weren't all that good. Lasted all of 6 months. I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him. A USB drive? Let me see if I can find one.
USB drive, okay.
Just trash. I'm not digging through that.
Why not? There could be a USB drive in there.
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
Okay.
Random drawer junk. Nothing useful. Nothing useful here. This could be it.
Sandbox OS, safety security anomaly. Play log. Okay. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a secure heavy modded Linux build running as a VPC, and the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be cautious considering the urban legend around this game. A single exe file, not very cleverly named, no instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to char through to find it. Things I don't think I can ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. I'll continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, I can later use them to compose a post documenting my journey for the Reddit occurred subreddit. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says if it works at random, you just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupt. The stories about this game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it. Let's check out this game. Click to start. WASD to move. Look, mouse. Okay. There's something down there. Oh. What the heck is all this? This is... This is creepy now. What? Something's back there. There's a red light. Something back there. Oh. Did the game consume Nick? Is that what we're getting at? Demon. D-E-M-O-N. Demon. Maybe this wasn't a game. Maybe this is something that Nick shouldn't have been messing with. Oh. Spooked me. Come on. Oh. Application error. Application crashed.
Wait.
Unknown error.
That file wasn't there before. I'm sure of it.
It wasn't there before. Got to Run. First impressions. A creepy, grainy, pixelated PS2 era-style walking sim. The game's unstable. Crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up files, and then randomly spitting them back out. No credits, no title screen, no save/load. It was hard to find so many fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following an anonymous link to a file dump on an unknown server. I found it amidst cryptography named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shitposts for bits of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that allows itself to be found by those whom it selects. There are stories that it was not created by human hands, that it was birthed whole in the filth of the dark web, a digital abomination conceived and is formed in the womb of humanity's most depraved impulses. As I spent hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, a desperate craving for alcohol. It's impossible to resist. The symbols in the cafe are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, possibly a greater demon. Perhaps most disturbing of all, it is a notion that it can... I guess we go back into the game. Which way do I go? This is getting creepy. I don't know which way to go. So we've done that one. Let's go back to the way we were. back into this room. So right out of this room. I mean... Oh.
What the hell is this? Nick!
This isn't fair. We start
I'm pretty
required.
sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense. I've got to get this game going again. Ah! Jeez, that scared me.
I have goosebumps
Just the
right now.
lights. The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
I have goosebumps while I play this right now, so yeah. Loading up Sandbox OS. A new play log. Getting worse. Growing signs of malviolence. Waking nightmares. Oppressive thoughts. General malice. An intense craving for self-defilement. Weird sounds from the other room. Voices. Footsteps. Shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Bay Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from Deacon, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some affinity. A grave demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Logani sect, and then some Uriah, requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifests in the recurring nightmares of killers, in the lust, regret cycles of serial sex offenders, in the dying fugue of dead men walking, in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, in the haunting dread of good people gone irrecoverably wrong, a vile parasitical being that consumes those who it selects. The simplicity of the game is almost certainly deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of this is just an invocation ritual. Have I made a terrible mistake? What am I awakening in the dark, deep dark? The game is trying to... Alright, we're going to add the skin. Nick, is that you? One hour for corrected. Hour for corrected. Sounds like a door just opened. What's this? Nick?
Maya, help me. have to help me.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again. Hello? Is someone there?
Nick? I have goosebumps right now. Okay.
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on.
Yes, you should.
I can't leave just yet. I need to find Nick.
No, you can leave. It's okay. Oh. I need to look.
Nobody. But that's impossible. Nick. But his face.
Oh.
What is happening to me?
Okay. I guess we have to go back in the game. Prologue 12. I saw Alex today. He was here, in the apartment standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in a morgue the day after the accident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident, even though I was the one drunk and driving. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First I have to call Maya. I have to warn her, tell her to stay put and not to come looking for me. Because I know Maya, she'll look for me if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me even after all these years. Still blames herself for my failures, even though she shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me a million times already. But she can't save me in this time, not from this. And I can't let her get hurt. If she comes here, L4 corrected. Looks like that place open now. That place is still closed. Oh, you can do it. Go inside. It's just Nick. I think it's just Nick. L4 corrected. That means the place right in the middle is opened up now. Where that figure is. Okay, we have to go up. I have to.
What the hell was that? Nick! Wait! Nick!
I have goosebumps right now. Okay, we need to get out. The apartment's left open.
Nick!
And there's something over there. Nick, that's Nick over there.
Nick! Nick, stop! It's me! What the hell? I'm not going near that elevator. What the hell was that?
So once we go down the stairs, okay. Or once we go this way. We need to go up, I think. No, we have to go down.
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick. Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya. Where are you?
Ouch.
We're all waiting.
Oh no.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother? Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs, the thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something or someone stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
The end. Whew. That was a game of this. That was a game. The game gave me some goosebumps. Quite creepy if you ask me. Wow, that was quite the trip. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, remember to hit the like button below, subscribe, and comment as well if you would like. I'll leave the game link in the description below, so make sure you check it out if you want to check out this game for yourself. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.